You're getting the second best entry point to enter the crypto market. And why do I say the second best? Because the best entry you would have gotten exactly in these levels at $24, where I told you to load up on Solana before this massive pump. And yes, this was exactly 9 months ago, where I made this video exactly at the levels of $23. And to actually be precise, the first time I called Solana was round about the $18. So yes, you would have been up 787%. And yes, this is only before we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market. So ultimately, guys, this would have been the best entry point. But the second best entry is exactly here, because in the previous video I told you that Solana is going to reach the $200 level. Yes, we didn't reach this price target yet. But for Bitcoin, I told you that 70k is going to be the next price target. And yes, we hit 70k a few minutes ago, but ultimately, guys, we saw this major volatility during this Trump speech, and we're going to look at all of the stats. Yes, we're going to look at my highest conviction altcoin, Solana, which I told you to buy exactly at the levels of $24, and where this could be the beginning of a major parabolic run with a new all-time high. And of course, we're going to look at the price movement of Bitcoin, but most importantly, guys, we're going to find out what did Trump say at the speech at the Bitcoin 24 conference. So if you want to find out more, smash up the like button and subscribe, but most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date. And welcome back to B for Crypto. Yes, we're seeing this positive movement in the overall crypto market. Let's go over to the crypto bubbles before we're going to look at the Trump speech. So yes, guys, we can see that the overall crypto market is getting this positive move. And yes, I've been telling you, now's the best time to accumulate before we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market and this parabolic run. But let's find out what did Trump say at the Bitcoin 24 conference. We are going to listen to the most important things that Trump said. So let's start with the first clip.
Today, and Bitcoin and crypto will skyrocket like never before, even beyond your expectations, and you are the people that are doing it. As we stop the war on crypto, we will immediately, and we'll do this very quickly, begin to build our economy, because when America is prospering, Bitcoin is soaring, and it'll go up with it. We had the greatest economy ever, and we will soon have it again. Under the Trump administration, the typical middle-class family income rose by $6,000 a year. People don't like mentioning that. America had more money to save than at any time in many decades. As a result, during my 4 years in office, now you have to listen to these numbers. These numbers are like beautiful. And I don't want to repeat myself. Listen to these numbers. As a result, during my 4 years in office, Bitcoin surged by 3,900%, from $898 the day I took office to $35,900 the day I left. That was the biggest jump, I guess, in just about any industry. Think of that. Now compare that to just after 3.5 years of Biden and Harris, adjusted for inflation, Bitcoin is up 50%. Now 50% sounds good, but not when you're comparing it to almost 4,000%, right? 50%. You know, normally you say, oh, that sounds pretty good. Let's not put that into the speech. No, 50% is not good when people can't afford.
And that is exactly the point. Yes, under the Biden administration, we saw choke point 2.0. And yes, this was a major agenda from the government to hold crypto down. And that is exactly what they've been doing. They've been ruining the whole economy, not just the crypto industry. But this is about to change with Trump. So let's go over to the next important factor.
I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done. If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way. And that's what's going to happen. No, you're going to be very happy with me. You're going to be so happy. You're going to say he's the greatest guy.
we must always still keep in mind these are politicians. If they're opening their mouth, they're actually lying. But guys, I see this major adoption of crypto when it comes to Trump being elected as the next president, and this major crypto adoption in the United States holding Bitcoin and not selling them, because this is the most important factor. You need to hold on to your crypto, accumulate now and hold on. We're going to skip further to a more important factor.
Our opponents have gone a difficult route. They're going old-fashioned stuff. We're going to take it right down the middle. We're so different from anybody else in terms of a campaign. First of all, we understand it. They don't understand it. They are blocking your path. They're blocking your way. But I've made it a lot easier for you because the SEC has been very, very tough on you. And now they see that you've embraced me. All of a sudden, people that were under investigation, they're being let go. They're saying, oh, no, we don't want to do that. We love crypto. Let me tell you, if they win this election, every one of you will be gone. They will be vicious. They will be ruthless. They will do things that you wouldn't believe. But right now, because of me, they're leaving you alone. So please say thank you, President Trump. Thank you very much. I've heard from some of your great geniuses that talk to me about this subject. I've heard from Vivek. 175 million people in some form are involved with this world of crypto and Bitcoin and all of the others, 175 million. So when they heard that, they said, let's be nice to them at least until after the election.
So overall, this was extremely bullish, guys. But let's go to my favorite part of the speech.
Day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. I didn't know he was that unpopular. Wow. I didn't know he was that unpopular. Let me say it again. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler. Whoa.
Yes, guys, I think it's clear that we're going to enter a super cycle with Donald Trump and that this is going to be the biggest bull run ever, and you're about to witness that we're going to see a major pump, yes, not only for Solana, but for the overall crypto market, and now's the time to accumulate. And if you want to buy all of these coins, guys, go down in the video description below and sign up with my links where you receive a major deposit bonus. But let's go straight into the charts. And yes, we could expect some volatility during this week because yes, we're going to see the Fed decision and also a lot of data that is going to come out this week. So ultimately, guys, we could expect some major volatility for Bitcoin and also Solana, and we're going to start straight with Solana because ultimately, guys, yes, I told you exactly 9 months ago where the price movement of Solana was round about the $23 that you should accumulate exactly here. And in the previous video, I told you guys that we're going to reach the $200 level. Yes, we're going to see a lot of volatility, but ultimately we saw this bullish move all the way to the levels of $193 for Solana. So ultimately, guys, we could expect a small consolidation exactly within this zone, but ultimately the next price target is going to be the $200 level. And if we're really going to zoom out, guys, yes, the next major level is going to be the $210 level. But if we go on the weekly chart, we can see that we are about to see a massive breakout towards the upside because yes, guys, ultimately in stage 1 of the bull market, we went all the way from the bottom exactly this point where I told you to buy Solana. We went up 787%. Yes, and a lot of people were frightful exactly within these levels where the price movement of Solana formed the swing high exactly here, came all the way back down 44%. And yes, guys, a lot of people capitulated during this major consolidation phase, and I was talking about manipulation because ultimately, guys, these are the major players and all the whales accumulating exactly within these levels where everybody gets fearful and sells all their coins. And yes, the crypto market was down heavily, and if we go on the monthly bubbles, we can see that Render, Fetch, TIA, FTM and Link, they're still down. But ultimately guys, we can see that during the last month, Solana went up 36%, AR 20%. So if you've been accumulating exactly within these lows, you would have been in some major profits. But ultimately guys, we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market, and this is going to be the parabolic stage where Solana at least is going to go all the way to the $1,000 level. This is going to be a pump of 426%. And yes guys, this is going to be your second best entry if you're not into the crypto market yet, because if you're going to enter exactly here where we're going to see this major FOMO, fear of missing out, and this overall hype starting for the overall crypto market with this mass adoption to Donald Trump being the next president of the United States, guys, we're going to see a massive crypto adoption and a massive super cycle. And if you're not going to enter now, guys, you're going to miss out, because yes, this is going to be historical. And if you always want to stay up to date, guys, make sure to be in my free Telegram group where I always keep you up to date. And if you want to trade all of these moves on the spot market, or even trade all of my signals, guys, you'll find all the information how to join my signal group, because ultimately guys, we've been racking in some major profits, and we already took some major profit because yesterday we opened the Solana trade round about 10 o'clock in the evening, and we are already in some major profits of 79%, and we already took some profits here, 50%, and now we even added more to this position, because ultimately guys, I do expect that the next move for Solana is going to be the $200 level. And yes, we took some profits over here and over here, and now we added more to this position. And yes, our stop loss is exactly at our entry point, so we are break even. We already took some profits, and if we're going to see this major breakout of this major level, we're going to see this major pump all the way to the $200 level. So if you want to trade the next move guys, go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group, because if we go over to Bitcoin, yes, we already reached the $70,000 level. On the Bybit chart, we reached exactly $70,083, and ultimately guys, yes, we're going to see a lot of volatility within this zone. So first of all, we could expect a small consolidation before this next major pump towards the upside. But let's go on the daily chart to look at these very important level, because exactly here, yes, we've been talking about this downward sloping trend and this major liquidity zone above the $70,000 all the way up to the previous all-time high. And this is going to be a very volatile area guys, where we could expect that the price movement is getting some resistance, a major pump towards the upside, a dump. But ultimately guys, if we're going to stay above this downward sloping trend, so exactly above the $70,000, I do expect that we're soon going to break the previous all-time high. And ultimately guys, this is going to drag the overall crypto market with. So guys, it is now the best time to accumulate before we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market, and with all this crypto adoption guys. And yes, this is the reason why you have the second best chance to enter the crypto market before we're going to see stage 2 of the bull market, because my ultimate conviction, because yes, my biggest conviction is Solana, and I told you all the way down here that we're going to see this massive pump. And yes, you would have been up 787%, and now you have the second opportunity to get in before we're going to see this parabolic run. And yes, we're even getting some bullish news for Solana breaking. Solana surpasses the combined 24 hours DEX volume, decentralized volume of Ethereum, Base, and Bitcoin. Solana's volume dominance reaches a new all-time high. So ultimately guys, now's the best opportunity before we're going to see that Solana's going to break the $200 level. But guys, if you always want to stay up to date and get these ultimate calls like I gave you 9 months ago to buy Solana exactly at the lows guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel, smash up the like button, and make sure to watch this previous video where I told you which coin you need to hold during this bull run. And yes, you definitely need to be subscribed, because the next videos I'm going to upload, guys, you don't want to miss these videos about special blue chips that you need to hold. So yes, I hope the message is clear that Bitcoin is going to break the $70,000 level, and Solana is going to break the $200 level, and this is going to be the beginning, the absolute beginning of this major parabolic run, and your last chance to get into these low levels before we're going to see a massive explosion. Because on the daily chart we can see these major moves. Yes, a lot of people were extremely fearful that in the previous 6 months their portfolio went down 40%, but now we're getting within a day these double-digit pumps. So get in the crypto market, be for crypto, smash up the like button and subscribe, and we see each other in the next video.